What is up, my dudes? Welcome back to another live stream here on the channel. Your boy is feeling a lot better. My voice is slowly but surely coming back. I'm definitely not on my deathbed anymore, so thank God we're out here doing the darn thing. Welcome back to another live stream here on the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today we're going to be going in and kind of just discussing, kind of talking about the crazy, insane direct that I fucking missed yesterday. I straight up skipped it, man. I won't even lie to you guys. Oh, wow. Music, you're really gonna turn up like that? We're really gonna have that dramatic increase in volume? All right, that's fine. That's cool. Whatever. It's all right. But anyways, we got Strasser on the stream. We got Rescue Squad, Culp. We got a Rusty. We got Astro. We got Nick. We got Original 493. We got Tom. We got Stephanie. We got L. No, those are two of the wrong letters. God damn. WG Gameplay. I don't know how I mistook a W with an M and an L. Please forgive me. I'm just waking up after literally a coma. We got Morgan Hill. We got Luke. We got Albie. We got Eric Putra. How you doing? We got Pokemon Arcade. We got Iva, of course. What's up, Iva? How you doing? We got James. Got Adam. We got Darkstar. We got May the 5th. We got Mojave. We got a Shadowman. So we're fucking going in. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic morning. I'm super excited to be back doing this, doing some more live streams. We're going to be bringing back Persona tonight, so that's super exciting. And it's going to be a great time. So I figured we kind of just go through, read some of the descriptions that they have on the Pokemon website for a lot of this new information, because I have not seen that yet. And just kind of see like what's going on here. Let's talk about it. Let's have an open discussion. It's going to be sick. We got Rivers Randoms, my man, with the $2. Thank you so much, my guy. He says, did you see the song I made for you? Rivers, I did not. If you want to go ahead and link it to me, though, again, on Twitter, or wherever you might have linked it to me. Twitter probably is the best place, though, if you're looking to get in touch with me. I would love to check it out after the stream, for sure. We got Legend. What's up, man? How you doing? And once again, I apologize for... I'm about to leave the site. Nah, I don't have my parents' permission. Hold up. Where the fuck is just like the you know, like the page? You know what I mean? Oh, Rumble? No, Sword and Shield. Come on. There we go. The expansion pass. All right, this shit's crazy. I literally, because I want you guys to know my situation when I found this out. So I was like 10 hours late to the party. You guys might have seen on Twitter, shameless plug. But I literally, so I after the all-night stream that we did on Dylan's channel the other night, I got back and I literally slept until like 6 p.m. So I missed the direct by a lot of time, because the actual direct was premiered or streamed at about 9 a.m. So I was way out of the loop. I woke up after my hibernation. I checked my phone. I literally was like, yo, what was the news? I kind of expected people to be like, oh, you know, Pokemon Home is like $5 a month, you know, whatever it may be. But then I looked at this shit and I was like, okay, what? Freaking redonkulous with a capital Q. It was freaking insane. So basically, though, my overall impression of it is I like this. I'm very happy with it. Honestly, I prefer Expansion Pass over a third game. I think this is a much better way to go about it, especially because now they're on the Switch and $60 games are kind of a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because like I know in the past, like we would have like a third version, so it'd be like a $40 3DS game, and then a year later you'd buy the updated $40 other 3DS game, and it'd be like, okay, that's $80. I mean, shit, that's still a lot, and that's still unnecessary, but I mean, at least it's only $40. You know what I'm saying? But now, obviously, with each game being $60 and there's no chance of that price going down, it's like we went from spending, well, what I expected, I totally went into these 2 years expecting to spend over $120 in these games, buying, you know, obviously both updated versions. Plus, I also buy Shield, like I bought Sword and Shield. So I was literally putting down like over $200 into this generation, right? But now with this expansion pass, it's a lot more realistic, because it's like, okay, I can buy like a $60 game and then like the $30 expansion. And even though that $90 is still more than the $80 that we've been spending, I think it's better because the alternative would have been two $60 games. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very happy about that. Fuck, dude. I take those. G-Max Inteleon is Pokemon Gun. Dude, literally, when I saw G-Max Inteleon, I was like, I love him. He's just a fucking, he just murders people. That's all it is. I like him a lot. My only question, right? The first thing that I thought when I saw him, I was like, wait, so is this his tail? This tower literally is his tail, right? That's what it is. To me, that's a little weird. I don't even lie. I'm a little confused, you know, by like how that works. But you know what, man? If he has a gun, shit, dude. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Luke with a $5. What's up, man? Thank you so much. It's just how 2v2 stole link, and it was so funny. You almost won it. Still cheering for you. I don't know why, but he doesn't go back in. He got healing items. Yo, Luke, thank you so much, my man. I really do appreciate it. We're actually most likely going to be recording and dropping the finale today on my channel, so definitely get ready for it. It's gonna be sick. I'm so damn excited. But Luke, thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate it, my guy. I hope you guys are all having a great day. We got 100 people in here, just freaking crazy. I wonder when they're going to add a new evolution or something. Dude, I would love a new evolution. I'm still waiting on like an alternative to Sylveon, because you guys know they usually come in pairs. Like we had, what's it? We had Umbreon, Espeon, and then we had Glaceon, Leafeon. One is super effective on the other. And then they introduced Sylveon, and it was just like crickets. It was like, you know what I mean? So like there was no alternative to Sylveon. I really want to see a dragon evolution, or a poison one, or a steel one. Just something that relates to Sylveon will be awesome, because it really is weird that they just introduced one. I mean, I get why they did it, because Fairy was like the new typing, you know, whatever. But it would have been cool to see a counterpart to that as well. Just tuned in. How's it going, my guy? Yo, what's up, Jacob? How you doing, man? It's going great. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it a lot. Frank knows the evolutions. Nani? Listen, man, I know my shit. I know my shit. It's towering. Oh, it is a tail. Yeah, okay, that's what I figured. Talion has gained an extremely long tail thanks to Gigantamax, and the tail's length is said to be over 130 feet. While Gigantamax Talion will stretch its long tail out and hold it straight to form a pillar. And Talion will take up a battle position at the top. This Pokemon has an incredibly sharp mind and calculates the precise effects that gravity will have on the trajectory of its shots. Wow, that's a lot of words that I don't understand. Enabling it to be extremely effective sniper. Okay, that's sweet though. That's sweet. Honestly, he's out here, dude. He's out here with a literal gun. I love that. I love that. I remember saying that if you pay for the expansion, it's $30 for both because it was a gift as a release. Well, yes, it's $30 like per copy of the game. I believe. So like it's $30 for the whole thing. Like you get the Isle as well as the Tundra combined for $30. But that only applies to one copy of Sword or Shield. You know what I mean? If you wanted, like if you had 2 copies of the game, Sword and Shield, then you'd have to buy it twice for both those copies. Which I think is fair. Honestly, I think that makes sense. Just because like, you know, you're buying the DLC per save file, really, is what it is. So I don't mind that at all, honestly. New Pokemon game, Pokemon P and Pokemon Poo. Yo, honestly, bro, I've been waiting for it for 10 years. I don't know what the fuck they're waiting on. I mean, that would be the sickest Pokemon titles of all time. Whoever wins 2v2, is it really a win? You guys broke everyone on the Soul Link. We're gonna count it. We're gonna count it as a 2v2 win, not a Soul Link win, but as a 2v2 win. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Trent. Thank you so much for the $10, my man. I really do appreciate it. He just drops a cute little emoji. Thank you so much, Trent. I seriously appreciate it, my guy. Thank you. I hope you're having a great day. You also get 2 post-game stories for $30, which is much better value. That's true. And I like how they're spacing it out throughout the year, you know? So like for a third version of a game, we would have to wait until like, you know, November or November, October when they actually release the full game. And then also on top of that, we'd have to replay the entire game. And if it's on the same level, like difference wise as like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon was, I mean, that's just a fucking hassle. So I mean, I don't know. I think it works well. And I mean, I'm honestly excited, dude. We'll keep talking about the Tundra and the Isle here in a sec, but I'm really excited. I think what they're doing here makes a lot of sense. And I think it's much better than what they've done in the past. Frank, you're my favorite YouTuber. Love you, man. Yo, love you too, Sander. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you, my guy. I appreciate it a lot. Anyways, enhanced espionage tools. Now has many tools in its body, including a fucking rifle. All right. All right, Pokemon. You have to go out and say it. These have been enhanced due to Gigantamaxing the nictitated. Oh, God. Membranes as is not only allowed to measure the distance to the target, but now until you detect temperature, air pressure, and even humidity, until he's a skilled sniper is welting a berry that is rolling around over 9 miles away. Gosh darn. Italian's fucking killing people. All right, interesting. Let's go back. Let's check out. Let's see. We got Galarian Slowpoke. Slowpoke is actually in the game right now, which is awesome. So that's really cool. People are already shiny hunting for it. I don't think we can evolve it yet, though, because they were saying it needs an item from either the Isle or the Tundra, which I think that was smart. That's a cool way to go about it. So it's like we have access to a new Pokemon right now, but people just can't evolve it until that item gets put in the game for the Isle and the Tundra. I think that's a really cool way to like make people want to evolve their Slowpoke. You know, and I think it's kind of cute while also introducing new content like today. I like that. Like you saw people shiny hunting it yesterday, which that's freaking sick. Honestly, I might have to go for it as well. Hi, Ashtray. What's up, Joltsy? How you doing, man? How you doing, my guy? All right, let's go ahead. Let's talk about, what should we talk about next? I guess we can talk about Kubfu here and these legendaries. So I don't know how to feel about these guys. I think they're cool. But they definitely have to grow on me. They definitely have to grow on me. We got Kubfu here, Urshifu, their Gigantamax forms, and then Calyrex. I think Calyrex is probably my favorite, even though he still looks like a big old doof to me. I don't know. Like, I don't understand him. I don't really get it, to be honest with you guys. Like, he kind of looks like just a fucking UFO, an upside down UFO. But I like him. He's all right. He's not bad. He'll probably grow on me. Kubfu and Urshifu, though, I don't know, man. I mean, once again, I'm sure they'll grow on me, but like, I don't know. I feel like I'm having new Pokemon syndrome here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying here? Like, I feel like I haven't gotten adjusted to them, and as of right now, they look very weird to me. But you know what, man? We're living with this. Let's start, excuse me, with Kubfu here. I really like the pun on Kung Fu, so gotta say, respect the pun. Calyrex looks derpy. Yeah, he does. He does have a little derp. Do we need to buy it twice if we own both games? I think so. Yeah, it's basically, think about it like you have to buy it per save file. So per copy of the game. But in that $30 package, you get all of the DLC. You get the Isle and the Tundra for $30 per save that you want to put it on. Trent with a $5. Thank you, man. It's like, I got a shiny Slowpoke on 3 eggs. Yo, that's sick. That's sick. Also, from what I've seen with shiny Galarian Slowpoke, he looks really cool. I mean, he's literally just like a golden Slowpoke, which is sick. It kind of like lends to his, like his valuable nature. You know, like in Gen 2 with the well, like people were like cutting off Slowpoke tails, and like now in this game, they kind of almost reference that with his tail being like a gold. So I think that's super interesting. Is he just, he's just pure psychic. He's just pure psychic. That is interesting. I actually did not know that. They got rid of the water type. Wow. The alluring Galarica spice. Some folk of the Galar region used to eat the seeds of a certain plant that grew in their habitat. Oh, shoot. Yo, Trent, my man. Welcome to the Love Seat Lods. I appreciate it, my dude. Hopefully you enjoy your emotes, loyalty badges, the Discord server, all that, which, by the way, if you guys do want to join the most active Discord server on all YouTube, you already know what's up. Link down below. Shameless plug. It's open to everybody, but there's a member-only chat. Trent, thank you so much, my guy. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much. Anyways, these seeds were in fact Galarica seeds used this day as an essential spice for cooking. The Slowpoke and Galar built up particles of this spice in their bodies over several generations, eventually gaining the unique appearance and behavior they are known for today. So I gotta say, and this kind of just came to mind, I don't know. Oh, shoot! William, my man, thank you so much for becoming a Love Seat Lot. Hopefully you enjoy your emotes, loyalty badges, the Discord server, all that, member exclusive streams. Thank you so much, William. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Get some William as well as some Trent hype up in the stream. And with that, I think we are one member away from 255? That's fucking crazy. Choo-choo! Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Your pronunciation for Lods is weird, but okay. Yeah, no, I personally, I just find it more fun. I know it's technically Lads, right? But I like saying it Lods just because, I don't know, it rolls off the tongue better. It makes me happy. Frank, why are you so damn expensive? Yo, Stephanie Rose, I'm sorry. Hopefully I'll go on clearance soon. Anyways, wow, volume. You want to stop doing that, bro? You want to stop boosting up like that, bro? All right, that'd be cool. Man, my stream deck is bugging out today. Anyways, without further ado, as I was gonna say, I really like one thing that I think Game Freak is really good at, and I gotta give them props for, and I feel like not enough people do give them props for this, is I love their references to the real world. Like, you can tell they did their research with every Pokemon, every game. There's always, well, actually, maybe not the earlier gens as much. There's definitely like a newer gen thing, and I even talked about it on Twitter a little bit ago, but it's like every single Pokemon in the region has like some sort of relation to the region. Like, for example, what's it called? What's the one guy called? The Stonehenge Pokemon. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know what his name is. Stornyor. So Stornyor here, it's literally like a direct reference to Stonehenge. You know what I mean? Which is funny because it's Vinny. Oh, hi! Hi, Vinny. What's up? I don't know why wow. My brain cannot process things today. So I love Slowpoke. He's my son. Aw, Vinny. What's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Have you not slept yet? He hasn't slept yet. He's definitely still awake. Anyways, though, so I love this Pokemon, Stornyor, because it directly relates to the region. It directly relates, and it's a reference to the real world, UK. I think that's fucking sick. Let's go ahead. Let's pull this up. And now, I never claimed to be like a history buff or anything like that. I'm not very good with geography. I don't know a lot about the UK by any means, but I like that there are these references because it makes the whole thing feel complete. You know what I mean? And like this isn't just like this Pokemon. It's literally for like every single Pokemon. There is a reference in there. There is a relation to the UK and to like the Galar region. You know what I mean? Like right here. Stonehenge may be based on Stonehenge, a mysterious monument from the Middle Neolithic Wiltshire, England. It consists of rising standing stones. So there's that. And then also, if we look at what's another Pokemon here? Let's look at Frostmoth. Let's look at Frostmoth. One of my favorite Pokemon from the generation. I don't know if this is a reference, but I assume it does. It's based on the members of the Giebweb genus of Arctic moss. One breeding species of the Arctic woolly bear moth can enter a dormant state. Okay, not the best example. I mean, maybe this moth lives in the UK. I don't know. I'm not really doing a good job justifying my point here, but you guys know what I'm saying. They do a really good job of like referencing Pokemon. I wish I had more examples. If I'll be honest with you guys, I don't. Let's see. Pit urchin. Does he have some special reference here? What are we seeing? A sea urchin. Okay. All right. All right, I think those are pretty common in other parts of the world. What about Phalanx? What about this guy? He's unique. What do you got? Guru soldiers of FedEx formation goes together. Spartan helmets, ancient Rome. Okay. I don't think I'm really doing my point justice here. I'm just gonna move on. But you know what I'm saying? Try Wooloo. Oh yeah, Wooloo's a good example, right? Wooloo has a good reference. Oh yeah, Sinistea is a really good obvious example. Let's see, black-faced breeds of domestic sheep, reference to a cotton ball. I feel like there's more to it. I don't know. Maybe Wikipedia just doesn't have all the facts. But it is interesting. Like if you guys want to be interested or if you want to be fascinated, just look like the origins of Pokemon. I know Loxton actually specifically from Noggin made a really good video on it, and I recommend that. Bro, I thought we were here to discuss new Pokemon. LOL. Yeah, I know. I went on a little bit of a side tangent. So Anyways, Galarian Slowbro sick. Galarian Slowbro on the days wallowing at a seashore and rear banks, not thinking about anything in particular. Once in a while, they might get a very sharp look in their eyes, but they will soon revert back to their zoned-out expression. It's thought that this behavior is caused by the accumulated Galarica particles stimulating Galarian Slowpoke's brain, resulting in it thinking of something tremendous, only for the Galarian Slowpoke to immediately forget what it had just thought of. Aww, that is kind of cute. All right, let's go back to legendaries here. So Kung Fu, once again, I respect the pun. Great, inner focus. A serious Pokemon dedicated to his training. This Pokemon is hard work and strives to train both his body and mind. Use each defeat as a motivation, training itself with even more vigor after a loss in order to grow stronger. It has an organ that produces fighting energy. So it's an anime protagonist. It is lower abdomen, and before entering in a battle, it increases energy through unique breathing techniques and intense focus. Well, okay, so I like the reference. And I like the general concept. It's cool. But what's interesting about this is this makes for the second legendary Pokemon, or actually, I guess third legendary Pokemon that can evolve, right? Because the other two are Cosmoem and obviously Lunala, Solgaleo, Nebby, that shit. And then also there is, there's Type Null, and what's his evolved form? Oh, I totally forgot. But technically, Savali and Type Null, technically they are legendary, so they evolve. They ain't really evolutions. Are you sure? I could have swore they said they evolve. Or he evolves into Urshifu, right? Trent, my man with the $2. Yeah, it says evolves into Kubfu, evolves into these guys. Trent with the $2 though. Thank you so much, man. He says, what Pokemon are you most excited for from the DLC? Probably, honestly, the new Reggies. As weird as that sounds, I am very excited for the new Reggies, and I'll kind of talk more about that in a sec. But yeah, dude, I'm very, very excited for the new Reggies. I think it's such a great idea, such a great concept, and I cannot wait for that. Oh, there's Poipole. Well, those are Ultra Beasts, right? Do Ultra Beasts not count? Or Melmetal actually. Well, I think Melmetal's mythical. I don't know. Whatever the technical, is with that. It still is it's another evolving legendary. So that's interesting for sure. Wild Kubfu live in mountainous areas far away from the Galar region today, but there's one species that Galar called its home. So in historical texts, this species used to head to uncharted lands with people as they set out to trade or explore. Regulars of the Kubfu living in faraway mountains today may be descended from Kubfu that become naturalized in the distant lands they visit in their journeys. Interesting. And he's kind of, I'm assuming he's going to be kind of like a starter Pokemon, or like a second starter Pokemon for when you go to this new region, or this new area, which then that kind of begs the question, what level is he going to be? You guys ever think about that? Because this is going to be, well, actually, I would assume you can do this content regardless of where you are at in the game, but I would assume most people are going to be doing this after they've already completed the main story. So I don't know what level this guy's going to be given to you at. I think they did mention that he's being given to you, right? So I wonder what level they're going to do that at. Especially because he's legendary. I don't know. That'll be interesting. I would say level 70. Yeah, I mean that would make sense. But what if, what if you're only halfway through the game? How do you feel about Gmax, Cinderace, Rillaboom, Venusaur, and Blastoise? I love them all. They're just great. I always thought it was weird that Rillaboom and Cinderace and Inteleon, that they didn't get Gigantamax forms. You would think the starters would have access to that, because we had Gen 6 with Megas. I guess the main starters didn't have Megas, but your second starters did with Blastoise, Venusaur, Charizard. So I guess that was kind of a loose connection, but at least one of your starters had Megas. And then Gen 7, all the starters had unique Z moves. So that was obviously really cool. And this generation, I feel like it would have made sense for them to have Gigantamax forms. So I'm glad they finally are getting Gigantamax forms. I think at the beginning you will not be able to use your former Mons. Oh, so they'll just give you the Kubfu. That makes sense. The island is post game, I think. So they won't let you access it till you complete the game. That'll be interesting. I don't know if they actually flat out said that, but if that is the case, that'll be interesting for sure. Anyways, all right, so let's look at this guy, Urshifu. He's fighting dark in a single strike form. His ability is Unseen Fist. Okay, interesting. Urshifu in this form, a merciless bow. In this form, battling without holding anything back. When enraged, they will mercilessly attack an opponent until it is utterly crushed. Single strike style, Urshifu's movements are often direct and involve rushing forward in a straight line. Will keep his distance from his opponent at first, only to leap in close in an instant to deliver a powerful blow. Okay, and then we have Rapid Strike style. Urshifu in this form needs a calm demeanor, observing their opponents and measuring their strength while dodging attacks. A Rapid style will use flowing movements in battle to smoothly parry an opponent's moves and then overwhelm the opponent with a flurry of rapid strikes. I like that. I like the two forms. They're both pretty cool. I think it makes sense, and I like how they're representing different fighting styles. And then this right here says Kubfu will evolve in either single strike or rapid style, which form it evolves into change depending on choices made during your adventure. The form is not tied to the game version you are playing. So, okay, that's actually interesting because I thought that he evolved into Urshifu, just Urshifu, and then he could switch between depending on it, the ability. I thought the ability was going to be the one to change the forms. But no, it's a split evolution. He can either evolve into one or the other, and there's no changing it mid-battle, or even outside of battle, which that's interesting. And I think that actually makes sense. I like that because what's cool about it is they can, they're saying, it says based on choices made during your adventure. So how cool would it be if depending on your actual battle style throughout the adventure, that's what it evolves into. If you end up going for, say, more physical attacks, Obviously, it's kind of an example. But if you go for more physical attacks, then you end up getting single strike. Or if you go for more special attacks, you get rapid strike. You know what I mean? Like, depending on which kind of attacker you make him, and the more of that move you click in battle, that's what he evolves into. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I feel like that's something that they would do. And I think that would make this Pokemon super unique. So I like that. Spuddy with a $2. What's up, man? Thank you so much. Just smoothly parry Urshifu for Smash. Honestly, I don't want this thing in Smash. I'll be real. God, volume. Can you not? Can you not right now, bro? I'll be honest. I don't want this thing in Smash. I don't. There's too many Pokemon, dude. Too many Pokemon. I'm good. If they're gonna add any Pokemon, I want fucking Lapras. All right. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he'd be good for Smash, but I think, I don't know. I don't love him that much. Anyways, all right. So they have, the Gigantamax forms here. Same typing. A Roiling Rage. This form Urshifu looks ready to bellow in fury. People call it both a very embodiment of rage and a divine emissary that banishes evil spirits with its fury. God damn. Okay. Anger hidden within. In this form, Urshifu will quietly maintain its stance with a calm expression. Faces Pokemon. It seems some will have become greatly agitated, feeling as if the very depths of soul have been exposed. The others report feeling a sense of relief as they've been cleansed of evil spirits. I like that. They're cool. They're blue and red. Interesting. All right. Calyrex. Woo! Psychic Grass, 3/7, King Pokemon. I like this thing probably the most out of all the new legendaries. Mainly just because he's interesting to me. You know, not that I think he looks cool, because he kind of looks doofy, but I think he could definitely grow on me. I think once I see him in game too, I'll love him more. Anyways, the noble leader, this Pokemon ruled all of Galar in ancient times, though it appears delicate and slight. Its every move is filled with grace and dignity. It also has extremely high intelligence and it's said to see every past, present, and future event. Oh, so it's literally a time traveler like Celebi. Interesting. Yo, Darkening Blaze, my man. Thank you so much, my guy. With that, we have hit our member goal. That is fucking crazy. Thank you so much, Darkening Blaze. Thank you, my man. I'm gonna go ahead and bump this up to 260. I appreciate it a lot. You guys are freaking awesome. Hopefully enjoy your emotes, loyalty badges, all that, as well as member exclusive streams and, you know, whatever else, Discord server, you know how it be. Thank you so much, my guy. The Gen 8 starters should be in Smash. Yeah, I do agree. Yeah, there should be some sort of Gen 8 representation. I think that should be, yeah. No, I agree with that. I take back what I said about too many Pokemon. I think there definitely could be some Gen 8 representation. I think if they did like Rillaboom, or if they did like Inteleon, I think that'd be sick. Or even, yeah, this might be crazy, but even if they did like Zazamenta, or like Eternatus, bro. Could you imagine fucking Eternatus in this game? No, I think that's probably a little ridiculous. But there should be some Gen 8 representation somewhere. I do think that would be a good idea. I don't know about these guys though. I don't think that makes sense. I mean, maybe Calyrex would be cool, but like I don't know how I feel about these guys. Zazamenta, Zacia would be broken, LOL. All right, let's talk about the other Gigantamax starters. I love Rillabooms. Like, this just makes sense. So I like it. He literally has a full drum kit. That's sick. Rillaboom's tree stumping drum has grown rapidly to the point that it now resembles a small forest on its own. Gigantamax Rillaboom has merged with its forest of drums, becoming even more powerful. Control its sticks as if they were its own limbs. Will demonstrate transsensual drumming techniques. Gigantamax Rillaboom focuses completely on playing his drums, compelled by the power welling up inside it. The sound can reach across oceans and be heard by those living in other regions. That's sick. It's said that those who hear the beat will begin to dance uncontrollably, overwhelmed by a rhythm that surges up from inside them. This is something that I doubt they'd do, but it would be really cool if, once Gigantamax Rillaboom comes out, the opponent Pokemon just starts dancing. Like their idle animation just turns into like a nice, like, you know what I mean? They would never do that, but that would be sick. That'd be a really, really sick. I'm sorry, Lord Dunsparce. My vocal cords are all over the place, dude. I can't fucking pronounce today, dude. Literally, after literally laying in bed all day the other day, and then like suddenly just trying to get back into commentary mode with this being the first thing I'm doing once I'm waking up as well. Yeah, I can't commentate for shit. Anyways, though, we got Cinderace here. I like Cinderace a lot. It reminds me of Soul Eater. Dude. Like, this Fireball literally just looks like a soul from Soul Eater, and I like that a lot. So, a gigantic Pyro Ball. The Burning Ball of Cinderace has grown to massive proportions thanks to Gigantamax energy. If Gigantamax Cinderace kicks the ball using its well-honed techniques, its fighting spirit will possess the ball, causing the ball to pursue opponents as if it had a mind of its own. God, that's ridiculous, dude. That is redonkulous. Outstanding leg strength. Gigantamax Cinderace boasts incredible leg strength. In fact, its legs are said to rank amongst the strongest of all Pokemon. Wow. Look at the strongest Pokemon leg-wise. I like that. Even without a gigantic Fireball, get their powerful kicking moves that overwhelm other Dynamax Pokemon. That's sweet. I like it. I think they did a great job with that. I gotta say, I respect that. I just came my Love Gigantamax Cinderace is great. Or I just came my Love Gigantamax Cinderace is great. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, Bunny Lover. What's up, my man? How you doing? All right, let's look at the Isle of Armor and the Tundra. I like this because it matches the seasons and it makes me happy. Because in case you guys don't know, so in June, they're coming out with the Isle of Armor in the middle of summer. It's all pretty, la-da-da-da-da. Awesome, right? And then December fucking hits and this shit comes out and I love that. That is so seasonal and wow, that makes me happy. That makes me so happy. I love the seasonal references. Anyways, Isle of Armor. You'll have the Isle of Armor, stage your new adventure in the Galar region. Isle of Armor is a giant land island full of environments not seen in Galar before. You'll find a wave-swept beaches, forest, bogs, cave, and sand dunes. There are also plenty of Pokemon that make this island their home, living freely amid the lush natural surroundings. There's even a dojo here that specializes in some very particular training styles. You and your Pokemon will take up an apprenticeship under the masters of this dojo and train hard to become even stronger. So, I gotta say, I like that it's not just islands. You know, it's not just like a beachy setting. There's also like some forests, bogs, caves, sand dunes. There are other elements thrown in there that kind of just make sense, you know? So you're not just getting one beachy biome. You're getting a lot. So we're just ignoring Inteleon. Nah, we already talked about Inteleon. I freaking love him, dude. He's fucking shooting a gun. That's sick. That's just sick. So I like that a lot. And then Crown Tundra. Snowslope one with the Crown Tundra. See for yourself the beautiful scenery of this shining silvery landscape of this frigid area with its jagged winter mountains. People live in small communities where they support and rely on one another. A certain person will appoint you as the leader of their exploration team of the Crown Tundra. You'll then be tasked with investigating the reaches of this frozen land. And remember the Pokemon dens that you've only been able to glimpse during max raid battles. Well, now you'll be able to explore their full depths. So another cool thing that I like about this is that there are dens in the entire area, entirety of both these areas. Have a free camera like the wild area, and it makes me think and it makes me feel, and this kind of just all ties into my overall feeling about Sword and Shield, but this makes me think that these were not meant to be DLC. You know what I mean? And I think especially looking at like the Gigantamax starters, them adding 200 plus Pokemon, I don't think that these were intended to be DLC at all. I definitely feel that this was supposed to be a part of the main adventure because I mean, shoot, dude, like it just makes sense to have like multiple wild areas. You know what I mean? Instead of the one that we got, because the one that we got, while it's good, it's lackluster in a lot of areas because there's really only like two main sections separated by a bridge or by like an intermediate with the town in the center there. So I think especially due to other factors like, you know, the animations and them having to limit the Pokedex and the really lackluster story, I think that Pokemon Sword and Shield was absolutely rushed. I think so. I don't think it's about Game Freak being lazy. I don't think that at all. I think they were just under a lot of time pressure. And I totally understand that because like as someone who is also, you know, you guys know we make content and I'm not saying I'm on the same scale as Game Freak by any stretch of the imagination here, but I think that I can kind of relate to that almost because like, I mean, shoot, we have a strict schedule we follow and there are times where we're, you know, rushed to make something but we just got to get it out. So I feel like I understand, like I kind of understand the sentiment and I'm glad that they're adding this as DLC later on. And kind of, you know, just getting it in the game in some way, shape, or form. Because I think this was meant to be in the original game, honestly. Masuda even explicitly said they would not add existing Pokemon as paid content. What are they doing now? 10 pressure or not? Their whole company seems massively understaffed 24/7. Well, I mean, the new Pokemon, like them adding, like finishing up the Pokedex and like trying to get those older Pokemon back, that actually is free. It's a free update for everybody. So there's still ways to obtain those Pokemon now without having to get the DLC, which I think was that was a good move. That was a good move on their part, because if they did put those Pokemon 100% behind a paywall through this, I'd be upset too. I'd be like, bro, like what the hell? That's not all right. You know what I mean? But besides like the new content, everybody should be able to, through one means or another, get those Pokemon. Which I think that's good. I think that's good. And I think using tools like trading and, well, when it works, trading is not good in this game, especially with the codes. But I think it's good that they did at least open that up to where it is possible. So in case you guys don't know, like, if you don't have the DLC, you'll be getting free updates, through your game that will allow you to get those 200 Pokemon. But you won't be able to like, what makes it weird is because you won't be able to go out and catch them immediately in your game because they're in these areas that you obviously wouldn't have access to without the DLC. But you are still able to get them through trading. It's like a half measure, honestly, is what it is. Like you can't fully go out and catch these Pokemon, but you can get them through other methods, you know? So yeah, as long as the person you're trading with has the Pokemon from the DLC, you can do it. Yeah. And I think especially like once, this update comes out, I think you'll see a lot. Well, actually, never mind. There's no GTS. I was going to say there'll be like GTS trades, but no, I don't think there's a GTS in this game. That kind of sucks. I won't even lie. It's going to be difficult to get these Pokemon. But I'm sure there'll be like, probably people will set up communities. Honestly, there'll be people who set up communities for getting these Pokemon to players who don't have the DLC. I'd be pretty confident in that. Anyways, they're adding the Pokemon as paid content as the free update that comes out that supports the Pokemon. Yeah, so, I mean, here's a question, though. When they say that they're giving a free update to the other copies of the game, are they updating for just the Pokemon that were previously cut? Or are they updating for all of the new Pokemon? So, like, Pokemon like the new legendaries, like Kubfu and Ursafu, will you be able to trade that to a copy that doesn't have the DLC? Or are those new Pokemon specific to this going to be locked behind a paywall, and then the 200 reappearing Pokemon, those will be the only ones that you can trade into? I feel like it's the latter, or the former. I feel like all of them will be open, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it's the other way around. Wonder Trades. Yeah, Wonder Trades is an option for sure. Good morning, Frank. What's up, Brian? How you doing, man? How you doing? I think you can, former. Okay, so you would be able to trade like a Kubfu. Kubfu from like a DLC copy to a non-DLC copy. I feel like that would make sense, right? I would hope they would do it like that. And not just put the new guys behind a paywall. Hey Frank, what's up, Kingslayer? How you doing, my guy? So I think, I don't know, especially after the whole shitstorm involving this game, I do think this expansion pass was probably the best way to handle it. Honestly, I think it makes sense. So I'm not too mad about that. Have you noticed Rillaboom's vines Cinderace's ears until he has tail all get longer in the G-Max forms? Yeah, they're all just growing it out, dude. Growing it out, man. Yeah, as long as they have the recent update. Okay, so they can still get any Pokemon, but they're just gonna have to do a lot of trading. Which I guess, I mean, it's not the end of the world. At least it is possible to get them. So I don't know. It would be cool if, honestly, I feel like the best way they could have done it, just to make it as, just to even the playing field as even as possible. I think it would have been cool if they, like, for example, let me switch scenes here. So they kind of had the same thing, right? Where you have the Isle of Armor, Crown of Tundra, and all these new Pokemon, all these recurring Pokemon, they all come back in this area, right? But I think it would be cool that, instead of just making it specific to those areas and then the people who don't have the DLC have to trade to get the bonds, it would have been cool to see, like, the reoccurring Pokemon, the Pokemon from past generations, have them show up, like in the wild area, in the non-DLC game. Because then that way people could still catch these Pokemon without having to go through the hassle of trading, but they're not getting the new ones. Like if they wanted like the new legendaries and what's it? Like what else did they release? Like the Moltres, Regis, all that, then they would have to trade. Or even like how they said they're going to be bringing back all of the legendaries. I think that would be something they could keep to just being in the Crown of Isle, and then they have to trade for that, you know. But then I think it would be cool to at least have all the regular Pokemon, all the Pokemon we're used to, keep those, like when you get the free update, keep those, just put them in the wild area so that way people can catch them. Because I mean, 200 Pokemon, if you're trying to complete the dex, that's a lot to trade, you know. That's a lot of trading time. So I think that would have been cool. Most Pokemon don't live in the wild area. Yeah, I know, but like I mean, it would have been nice to see them like add in that, just so people don't have to go through the hassle of trading all 200 Pokemon if they're trying to get the you know, what's it? By lore, that wouldn't make sense. I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. I'm sure they could have come up with some excuse for it, though. They could have been like, oh, the climate in Galar is different now. Ho, 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 ho. It's global warming. Add in the Pokemon. I don't know. They could have bullshitted it in. Anyways. All right. So honestly, I like this little infographic. That's sick. Part 1, new area, Isle armor, clothing items, handy features, new area, Tundra. Sick. I love it. Pre-purchase bonus. Awesome. All right, let's check out the video. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm dying over here. Dude. So global warming is a good thing? No, global warming is not a good thing. It's not a good thing. Let's calm down. No, obviously I'm just kidding. I never mind. I never mind. I thought you said most. I'll be honest, look, I'm very confused. Can you read my comment above, Astrid? Yeah, Bunny Lover, I got you, man. I got you, my guy. I feel like they're giving Urshifu more love than Calyrex because Urshifu has a pre-Evo 2 forms and 2 G-Max forms, while Calyrex only has his 1 form. Honestly, Bunny Lover, I'm sure that Calyrex has more. I'm sure Calyrex has more behind it. They just don't want to reveal that much yet. And also, I think, let's pull this up. Come on. Okay, good. So yeah, no, I think Calyrex definitely has more to it. Like, I don't think this is the end of Calyrex. Because, I mean, they were saying you got to, like, discover the mysteries of Calyrex. You know, I think there's definitely more to it. But I think they A, don't want to reveal it all right now. And B, Calyrex comes out way later. Like, if you notice, they talked about the Isle. And they showed more about the Isle. Way more compared to, like, the Tundra. I think the Tundra, there's still stuff they're working on. You know? They're not quite ready to show us, because I mean that's a year out. Like that's not actually gonna be coming out till December of next year, or December of this year. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's why, at least. Let's go ahead real quick. Let's check out the trailer here. Do you think we will get a part 3 4 expansion? Maybe. I could see them doing it maybe down the line, for sure. The 2 Regis are sick, but where is the third one? Actually, that's true. There might be a third one. Because what? They showed the electric one and the dragon one. I gotta say, I that's my favorite part, honestly, is the new Regis. It makes so much sense. It makes so much sense to do new Regis. So basically, here's what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna kind of just go through this one part at a time, and then we'll talk about each part here. Calyrex mystery probably has something to do with finding the other legendaries due to its power or something. Yeah, it's probably something like that. I love this artwork part. I love the way they just did this whole video, you know, like slowly just revealing information with these wide shots, you know, all the drawing board techniques. I think it's sick. It's a very well edited video too. All these dojos, dude. Yeah, this is such a good-looking trailer. A boss at a certain time you can see Galarian Slowbro's face? Wait, really? Wait, can you actually? Hold up. Wait, no way. No way. Is it in the wide shot? Oh, I bet it's in the wide shot. Oh, Oh, yeah, you can kind of see it here. Well, no, I think that's just a regular Slobo. Oh, no, it's not. It has a little purple on its head. Huh, okay, yeah, you can kind of see it there. Interesting. Interesting. That's cool. So it has like a little purple on its head. Nice. Do. Got like the different dojo rooms there. Yo, Spidey, my man, the $2 says Raji Electric and Raji Dragon looks sick. Oh, honestly, man. Honestly, dude, I gotta say, like, that is my favorite part. And the reason why I love it so much is just because, like, dude, like, the fact that there's more Reggies, it just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It just makes sense, like, lore-wise. Like, why would there just be a Reggie Rock, Reggie Ice, Reggie Steel, Reggie Gigas? You know, like, the fact that there's a Reggie Electric too, as well as a Reggie Dragon, I love that because it just makes sense. It just makes sense. I think it's so cool. I think it's so cool. Also, I love the puzzles involved with the Reggies, and I really hope, God, I really hope that when they introduce these Reggies, I hope that they actually make the puzzles difficult. And they do it similar to how it was in like Ruby Sapphire, where like you have to meet all these very specific conditions. You know what I mean? It would just make these Pokemon even more valuable, and I think that would just be awesome. And it would continue like the Reggie lore, and I think that's just sick. You know, and it makes sense that the Reggies aren't just specific to Hoenn and Sinnoh. You know, like having more Reggies in other regions. Like I'm sure people got fucking nuts with those guys, you know, when they were building them. So I think it's cool. I think it's cool. Do. I love the music too. It's so cute. I'm thinking the new Reggies will be called Reggie Electric and Reggie Drake. Yeah, I could see it. It's gonna be interesting to see how they name it. Persona stream tonight. Yep, JJ Beats will be live with more Persona around like 7 p.m. ish. I love the new characters too. These guys are super interesting. Do. And then of course, okay, yeah, let's talk about these guys. Gigantamax Venusaur, I'm very happy about this. Honestly, I'm so glad they gave Venusaur and Venusaur and Blastoise what they deserve. Honestly, I mean, it just made sense. I'm glad that it wasn't just Charizard. Now I do think that these should have been in the base game. I feel like a lot of these mons were originally meant for the base game. It really does not feel like this was meant to be DLC to me. I still get those vibes. But yeah, Venusaur and Blastoise getting forms. I love that. I think that's sick. Shay, oh my god, my voice is cutting out of me. But yo, thank you so much for becoming a Couch Crew member. I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoy your videos early, loyalty badges, emotes, the Discord server, all that great kind of stuff. Thank you so much, Shay. I seriously appreciate it. With that, we are 4 members away from 260. That is fucking crazy. Thank you so much. I seriously appreciate it. How do you feel about Mystery Dungeon? I'll be honest with you guys. I'm kind of impartial about it. This may sound crazy, but I've never actually beaten a Mystery Dungeon game. I never really got into Mystery Dungeon. So to me, when I saw the new one, I was just like, all right, yay. But I don't even. Oh wow, volume. You want to stop doing that? But yeah, I'll be honest. I don't even know if I'm gonna play it. I don't even know if I'm going to play it. I mean, I might give it a shot, but the whole Mystery Dungeon like gameplay, it doesn't really appeal to me. Honestly, I'll be real. It doesn't really appeal to me. Maybe I just dip my toes in the wrong water. But it hasn't really sucked me in quite like in like other games, you know? So yeah, I might give it a shot. I might not. We'll see what happens. It's kind of up in the air. I forgot to set my membership to auto renew, so I had to rebuy it. LMAO. Yo, Shay, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So I freaking, I gotta say, love Venusaur, love the hat. He's chilling. He is absorbing that sunlight, and I respect it. And then, okay. All right. This Blastoise, my man. We're gonna talk about guns, dude. Oh man, dude, he is a full fucking artillery. I like it. Honestly, I wouldn't have imagined a Gigantamax Blastoise or Gigantamax Venusaur any other way. I think this just makes sense. Anyways, Dylan was so excited for the new Mystery Dungeon, by the way. Honestly, that's freaking awesome. I'm glad that they're giving love to Mystery Dungeon fans. I think it's just cool. It's just cool. It's cool to see a series that, or a side series that's so old still be relevant, with the Pokemon's history as like a side game, because I mean, Mystery Dungeon, what did it start with? Red and Blue Rescue Team, or were there games before that? I mean, either way, it's still cool to see it like, still be relevant after all these years as a side series. Like it's not like, I mean, compared to other Pokemon side series, it's not like Pokemon Snap that kind of like just had like that one game and then it's like, there's something more. I mean, I guess Snap is kind of a loose concept. There's not really a lot to it, or like even Conquest. There's only one Conquest game and it's my favorite side game in the entire series. So it's cool to see at least, for people who are fans of Mystery Dungeon to see it still go on. Like, I really like that, honestly. What's up, Astro in the chat? What's up, Dags? How you doing, man? How you doing, my guy? All right, let's keep watching. Got the starters, of course. Their Gigantamax forms. Look at that. Look at my man. Look at my man. The new areas look sick. What's going on, my boy? How you doing, Shadow Gamer? What's up, my dude? Hopefully you're doing well. I gotta say, I think... Oh, snap. Why is it going full screen like that? Really? I gotta say, though, I think I'm more excited for the Tundra. I think I'm more excited for the Tundra than I am the Isle. I mean, the Isle looks cool, but man, this Tundra, dude... Especially with all like the legendaries they're adding and the Reggies and fucking Calrix and like I think the Tundra is gonna be where it's at, honestly. I'm so hyped for this, yo. Same, dude. Same, Joker. Thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate it, my guy. Like that. Hold up. Let's go back to that wide shot. I love how they put together this trailer. So we got Reggie Electric here. That's what I'm gonna call it for now. We have some new characters here. We have the Slowbro, or that looks like Slowking, actually. So my bet is that they'll have Galarian Slowbro be in the Isle, and then Slowking will be in the Tundra, kind of fitting with the whole King theme, with like Calrix and all that. So I think that makes sense. We got Reggie Drake down here, Reggie Dragon. Sorry, my voice is fucking... It's doing better, but it's not 100% there. We also have... I don't know what that is. A tree? Boots? Hell yeah. I guess that's kind of it. Yeah, that's been confirmed already. Okay, gotcha. I love the architecture, dude. Like this building, it looks like the Temple of Time. It looks like the Temple of Time. I like that a lot. This guy seems awesome. Got some new clothings. They got the fucking Reggies. Ah! I think that's honestly what I'm most excited for. Is just the Reggies, dude. I mean, look at this shit. I'm so glad they're... Oh my god, stop going full screen, you fucking twat. But I'm so glad they're bringing back the Reggies. Now, what's interesting about this too is so each Reggie, like Reggie Steel, Reggie Rock, Reggie Ice, it looks like they're all having their own temple. But then Reggie Electric and Reggie Draco here, or Dragon, whatever it may be, they have like a fused temple. Look at that. Like it's like a half and half, like they're sharing the same room. They're roommates. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, cool, I guess. Dude, but I gotta say, I mean, look at that shit, dude. Look at that shit. That is so cool. I cannot wait to see that like animated in the game. Because like all of his electricity is gonna be like, zzz, you know what I mean? So I'm very excited about Reggie Electric. I think this thing is awesome. And I'm very excited. The current Tundra looks like it's going to have an awesome storyline. Yeah, especially all these legends. I can see it. It's probably split because of the different versions. Oh, yeah, maybe. Because, I mean, this is just concept art. Oh, I could see that. So maybe instead of... Okay, hold up. Let's go back a little bit. That makes a lot of sense. So they drew it like this. Not because this is what it's actually going to look like in the game, but because... One, like they're trying to represent both versions here. So like one of them will be yellow, Reggie Electric, and the other one in like Shield will be like, with like a maroon color will be Reggie Drake. And like they kind of they split down the middle just to showcase like that. No, it's in the game. Okay, so it is actually half and half in the game, and this isn't just like a representation. The end of the trailer. Oh, does it actually show it being half and half in the game? Okay. Well, we'll look out for that. I gotta say though, this thing is sick. And this thing is sick too. Honestly, it is a Reggie. It's gotta be a dragon type, right? There's no way. Because at first, when I first saw it, I thought it was fire. But no, it has like a big dragon shield. Like that is a fire type, right? Or not? Oh, excuse me, not fire. I mean dragon. Yeah, it's definitely a Reggie dragon, which I think that's cool. That's cool, especially because it's not one of like the elemental typings. It's not really like a like a material typing or a mineral typing. It's literally just fucking dragon type, which that's interesting. And then Slowpoke here, Slowking. I gotta say, I think Slowking is gonna look sick. I bet those are all eyes. Yo, Ace! I don't know why I thought they'd be eyes, but it kind of looks like that, right? Like maybe it's like a ring of just fucking eyeballs. Ace, though, $20. Thank you so much, my guy. Says this sweet game add-on, huh? Keep up the good work, good 2v2 work, buddy. Yo, thank you so much, Ace. I seriously do appreciate it, man. I'm glad you're enjoying 2v2. Thank you so much, my guy. I seriously appreciate it. I seriously does. Wow, English is hard, man. I'm telling you guys, commentating, not an easy feat. Not an easy feat. But Ace, thank you so much, my guy. Raji Shock, yo. It's the skull from Hammerlock. Oh, that's interesting. I like that. I like that reference. What else do we got here? More just exploration stuff. All the character customization, that looks awesome. And then, oh, yeah. Oh. Whoa, we're going to talk about the birds. We're going to talk about the birds. I love them. I love them, dude. They're sick. I got to say, my favorite one is probably Articuno. Just because, I don't know, I think he's the coolest. But, dude, this is awesome. This is awesome. So they're clearly, here's my take. So while the Reggies, like Reggie Electric and Reggie Dragon, while those are just new Pokemon, new additions to the Reggie line, I think these birds, they're just Galarian forms, right? Like this isn't a new bird, and they don't like there's not like 6 of them now. No, it's like this is like the alternative form to Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos. Which I like how they did both. I like how they dipped their toes in both the water, and I hope that they do this for more legendaries as well. Like they straight up made new Reggies that aren't forms, and then they made Galarian forms for some of the legendaries as well. And I hope they do this for more of the legendaries, especially because they're bringing back a lot of them. Like I hope we get to see like I don't know, maybe some Galarian forms of the dogs, or maybe like what's it? Maybe some new forms of like Thundurus and Landorus. You know what I mean? So I think this opens up a lot of windows for that, and I am excited for that. So yeah, Moltres looking sick here. I wonder what type do you guys think he's gonna be? Probably dark fire, maybe. Dark fire. He still has the flames, so I think he's probably going to be fire still. I want to say poison, but I don't know. Maybe poison fire, fire dark. Who is that? Moltres? Yeah, it's Moltres, dude. He's looking sick. Darker dragon. Oh, he could be a fire dragon. I could see that. Ghost fire. Oh, ghost fire would be cool. Ghost fire would be cool. There might be Galarian Lugia. That's true. There could be a Galarian Lugia or Galarian Ho-Oh too. God, dude, I like that. I like that a lot. And then, okay, we got Articuno. He's my favorite. I love him. I don't know. The legendary birds, I've always been, I like them, but I've always been just kind of like, about them, whatever. But these Galarian forms, I think these are some great improvements. I like these over the original designs. It's cool too, because they all have a darker theme. You know what I mean? They're not as bright and colorful. They're definitely more intense, which I kind of like. It's a vibe. It really is. Steel ice, surely. Yeah, I could see steel ice. Maybe ice dark. They might all be part dark, like fire dark, ice dark, and then electric dark. Maybe. I could see this being electric dark. Also, I think it's super interesting. This picture right here, he is running. He's running like a roadrunner, and also his wings got a lot smaller, and his feet got a lot bigger. I I honestly would not be surprised if Zapdos can't fly. And I know it's kind of funny, right, to think about that, but I think he's based on he's based on like a what's it, like a Roadrunner. He's based on a Roadrunner, or like a what's the dinosaur called? You know what I mean? Like the running bird dinosaur. I don't know what the fucking name is, but that's what it reminds me of personally, and especially considering the artwork here, I definitely could see him being a ground type, like ground electric. Something like that. I mean, look at his big beefy legs. A dodo bird, yeah, like a dodo bird, literally. A velociraptor, yeah. Like look at his thick thighs, dude. His feet are fucking massive, and his wings are tiny as hell. So I honestly think that he's gonna be land. Like he's gonna be landfalling. There's gonna be no flying for this guy. Wait, it's flying in the corner though. Well, I think he's more like jumping. That looks like a jump, sort of like a jump kick, you know? I mean, I guess here he could be maybe flying, like flying down. I don't know. I could see him being grounded personally, because like why would they draw him running here? You know what I mean? Especially with the shrinkage of the wings and the thick legs. But I like him a lot. He does look like a velociraptor, and I think it fits him very well. Anyways. Yeah, I think it's sick. I think it's sick. If I had to make a personal guess on his typing, I'm gonna be bold. I'm gonna say he's electric ground. He could definitely be ground. I could see it. That's sick. And then they're all surrounding this tree here. They did mention this tree being important. Let me actually back up a little bit. I don't know why they had said something about it in the direct. I don't remember exactly what it was, but they said this tree was going to be like an oddball. You know, it's gonna be like, oh, you might stumble across a tree and an oddly placed tree in the midst of this woods or whatever. And this is definitely the tree, so I think this will be obviously where they live. And I don't know, I like this a lot. Oh, they do show it. So it is a split temple. They're roommates. Damn. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I like it, but I also feel like they're gonna be just kind of like squishing them together. You know what I mean? Like there's not really gonna be any distinction between the two. It's like why are these guys a pair? You know, and the others aren't in pairs. Like if they all get their own temple, but suddenly these guys are just like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, I'm still just happy they're in the game, because that's easily my favorite part is the new Reggies. They could divert in different directions. Yeah, maybe you have to choose a path. They could do something interesting with it. Each Reggie for version. Well, I mean, they're showing the temple being split. You know, in game. So I think this is going to be for both versions. If it was just one, they would just have like the electric, and then you know the dragon one would be elsewhere in the other game. Do you think they'll be shiny locked? I hope not. Maybe it's because they can fuse like the fossils. That'd be cool. That'd be super interesting. Maybe they do the mood swing thing, like the little hamster. Oh, like that. Yeah, it's like maybe like one day they're. Well, I mean, then again, electric and dragon. That's a weird. You know, that's a weird fusion, I guess, of typings. Like you would think if they were gonna do something like that where it could switch its typing, you'd think they would do like I don't know, like dark and psychic or something. You know. We all know Regice is Daddy's favorite. And Regice in your party and Oras to get Regigigas to appear. Yeah, I mean honestly, they could do something cool like that where you where like you need like all the previous Reggies, like you need all the Reggies thus far to get these two, and then you can hopefully get Regigigas. I hope this leads to something big with Regigigas. I mean, I want to see Gigantamax Regigigas. I want to see a Gigantamax Regigigas. I think that'd be fucking sweet. And I hope they like make you go around. You have to catch all the Reggies in all these different places, and then go get Regigigas at like the top of a mountain or something. I don't know. I think that'd be sick. I think there's a good chance of them doing that. Read my comment above, please. All right, Bunny Liver, I got you. Moltres, Fire, Dark, Articuno, Steel Eyes, Zed is fighting Electric. Also, the Reggies have an X and a Y on their faces for Xerneas and Yveltal. Did they confirm that that's? I mean, I can see it. I see now the X and the Y, but is that Is that actually what they're referencing? That seems like a really out there reference. But yeah, I do like how they changed up, the dot pattern again. I think they do that with all the Reggies though, right? Like, let's see, Regirock. Like Regirock, Registeel, and Regice don't. Yeah, because Regirock has like this plus sign. Regice has like a different plus sign in another direction. And then Steel has like the circle. Yeah. So that's cool. I like how they're mixing things up. Oh shit. Why does it keep going full screen? Stop it. Ah! Anyways. I want to see a fat Pokemon bigger than Snorlax or Wailord. Dude, please. Oh my god, please give me a Gigantamax Wailord. Like, if they're not going to make Gigantamax or a regular Wailord actual size, if they're not going to give us proportions, at least just fucking make him, like, big some way. You know what I mean? They do all have 7 dots. Oh, okay, yeah, it is a consistent 7. That's interesting. Maybe they'll do something with that. Make it like a reference or something. Make it part of the puzzle. I don't know. Yeah, but I like this a lot. I think we covered basically everything, right? Trying to think of something we missed. Part 1, part 2. It'd just be that simple. And then here, I don't know if I'm allowed to show this, but then here we have the Urshifu and then my man. So I'm excited. That's basically my premise. I think this really does add to the idea that Sword and Shield was rushed. I feel that. I vibe with that. And it makes me sad. It really does. But I am glad that they're doing this in a way that makes sense. I think making this DLC is a lot better than making a third version. And I think if this goes well, then I think it'll open up this sort of strategy for future games, which means they won't have to pump out a new game every year, which hopefully will make it to where just each, bi-yearly release will be even better. So I really like that. I think this will, I think they used Sword and Shield as almost a learning experience. And now that they've kind of, laid the groundwork for Switch titles, which that's great. So that's good. That'll hopefully make it easier for other Switch titles moving forward. But also now that they've, what's the word? Now that they've kind of been through all this, I think Pokemon games from here on out are just going to get better. Because now, especially if this DLC does well, they're not going to have to worry about pumping out a game every single year. They're going to be able to, just put out DLC to make things keep moving forward while, the company's in like a dormant state, while they're working on future games. And I think it's definitely a slow process, but I think behind the scenes, and even in front of the scenes, I think things are going to get a lot better. Honestly, I think Sword and Shield was a little bit of a failed pilot, not completely failed, because Sword and Shield were still good games. But I think that there's room for improvement, and I think they're going to take this and be optimistic and gonna do better shit moving forward. So I'm excited. I think this is good. Why do you feel that Sword and Shield was rushed? Because, the animations, first and foremost. Shit. Like, there's a part where Zacian and Zotamento, they just fucking shift. There's a bunch of problems with pop-in, that shit. The textures are muddy, that sort of thing. That stuff is just, you know what I mean? The story was very rushed at the end. Like, goddamn, there were so many parts in Sword and Shield where just like the story would happen off camera. And it would be like, oh, continue your gym challenge. I have to go save the day. Here's a news article of what happened, not a cutscene, And then the story was just, oh God, the story just happened at the end, and that was it. Sword and Shield wasn't the best Pokemon games. They are good, but not the best. Yeah, no, for sure. I agree. I think that Game Freak was just like, they were too ambitious going into it. They had a lot of plans. I think a lot of those plans included things that were in this DLC, and they just didn't have time for it. I think that honestly is how it worked out, and they couldn't delay the game because obviously they have to align everything with the merch and the other products, and the Pokemon Company is much bigger than just the games. So I think that they ran into a little bit of a predicament there. It was more of like a production issue than like a them being lazy. I don't think that was the case. Or, why do you think Pokemon still deserves to continue? Because I love Pokemon. Honestly, I mean, it's still like, clearly it's profitable. I hate to take it from a business angle, but I mean, shit, it's making money. It's making money, so you might as well. But yeah, I think, I don't know. I think Pokemon still has room for improvement. And, it sucks to see like the Zelda series, like take such big strides forward and Pokemon kind of falling behind in that regard. But I think that, well, how do I put this? I think over time though, and I think as long as we're optimistic, I think things will get better. Especially now that, they've kind of gotten their feet in the door with Sword and Shield. I think there's definitely a lot more potential. So I don't know. Yo, Pokemon is trash, dude. I mean, shit. Maybe. On new console, different software changes. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure switching to the Switch, pun intended, was a bit of a growing pain. I mean, it for sure was. But I think the future's optimistic. I do. I think so. Maybe they are going for too much. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that was part of the reason why things fell apart. They were being too ambitious. And then they overestimated what they could have done. I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll never really know like what the behind the scenes of Game Freak is. Like they'll never come out and say it because I mean that's just gonna. I like for Game Freak to come out and say like, hey, yeah, we were rushed with this game. While being honest would be nice, and seeing like the like getting an answer to all this would be nice. I don't think they would ever do that because then that would just hurt the sales of their current game. Like you never want to not have confidence in your game. So like if they were like, yo, we rushed the fuck out of this, then it's like, okay, I'm not gonna buy it. You know what I mean? Like I wish they would come out and say that because then we could be more understanding of like what actually happened here. But I don't think they would ever do that, honestly, which makes me sad. Good morning. What's up, Ryan? How you doing? Bunny Lover said, I'm honestly so excited for the new GMX forms are great, except I don't like Rillabooms. I like the new legendaries, including the new Birds of Glarian Slowpoke was interesting. Yeah, for sure. I think there's a lot to like here, honestly. Other Pokemon was a childhood, but it's too much of a cash grab where I'm not enjoying the recent games. Yeah, absolutely. JJBs, I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. I mean, there were definitely elements of Sword and Shield that I was not a fan of at all. And it feels weird because especially with the yearly release schedule, it does feel like Pokemon is taking, like 5 steps forward, 10 steps back. That's what it's felt like that for a long time, I feel. But I don't know. I think now that they're shifting to more DLC, and I know people hear DLC and they're like, oof, and I'm not saying DLC is much better than, well, DLC is much better than what they've been doing in the past. But I think it will help the overall problem. Like I think 2 to 3 years from now, if they keep doing like this whole system of game DLC each and every year, I think it's just going to make the base games even better because it'll give them more time, So I think this DLC approach is a good way to do it. And I think it might not fix Sword and Shield, all the problems that I've had with it, but it will definitely at least make future titles a lot better. And I think now that like they've kind of already stepped into the Switch, I think future titles are only going to get better from here. So anyways, Gen 4 remakes will be next year, I reckon. Yeah, I'm sure they will. And I think those Gen 4 remakes are going to be sick. I think those Gen 4 remakes are going to be phenomenal. So I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah. Anyways, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I seriously do appreciate it. I hope you guys all have a great day. And with that, I think we're going to go ahead and raid somebody real quick. Once again, we got 200 people in the stream right now. That is fucking amazing. If you guys enjoyed, hit the sub button, like, all that good kind of stuff. I hope to see you guys tonight. We're going to be live again with some more Persona. Definitely look out for that. We're doing a Persona 5 live blind playthrough right now. It's fucking sick. It's awesome. I'm having such a great time with it. And it's just been phenomenal. Thank you all so much though for everything though. I really appreciate you guys coming out and just, supporting this, this discussion. I had a lot of good time. I can't fucking speak English. I had a great time talking about all this because especially after this massive announcement, I just had a lot to get off my chest. But I'm glad that we talked about it. I'm glad we got to discuss. It was a great time. I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead. Let's raid the newest episode 2v2 because today we're actually going to be having most likely the finale drop on my channel later this afternoon. So definitely look out for it. If you guys aren't caught up, definitely catch up in the 2v2. It's getting fucking crazy. You guys will not regret it. I love you guys. Thank you all so much once again for everything. Give the newest 2v2 episode a nice and powerful asteroid raid. And I will see you guys later this afternoon. I love you all. And I hope you guys have a great day. Peace. Bye. I'm so sorry. I did not realize the music was going to be that loud. Ah! Sorry, guys. Sorry. Bye.